Jesus said, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which appear beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead men's bones and every kind of filth. Even so, on the outside you appear righteous, but inside you are filled with hypocrisy and evil doing. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You build the tombs of the prophets and adorn the memorials of the righteous, and you say, if we had lived in the days of our ancestors, we would not have joined them in shedding the prophets' blood. Thus, you bear witness against yourselves that you are the children of those who murdered the prophets. Now fill up what your ancestors measured out. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Dear brothers and sisters, honor, trust, integrity. These are not just lofty ideals, they are gospel values, marks of authentic Christian life and virtues that should define every disciple of Christ. Today, as we come before the Lord in this Holy Eucharist, may His grace renew in us the desire to live by these values: honor, trust, integrity, sustained by the light of the Holy Spirit and the witness of the saints. We celebrate today the memorial of St Monica, a mother of tireless prayer, deep faith, and enduring hope. She is honored by the Church not only for her personal holiness, but for her perseverance in love, a love marked by suffering, patience, and unwavering intercession for her family. In today's first reading, St. Paul reminds the Thessalonians of the integrity with which he and his companions left among them. You recall, brothers and sisters, he states, our toil and drudgery, working night and day so as not to burden any of you. We were devout and just and blameless. These, dear friends, are the same qualities we see in St. Monica: a life of integrity, a heart full of maternal devotion, and a soul anchored in faith. She prayed persistently for the conversion of her St Augustine, not with resentment or self-righteousness, but with the humility of one who believed in God's mercy and the transforming power of grace. And that faith bore fruit. Through the preaching and guidance of St. Ambrose, and above all, through the hidden work of the Holy Spirit, Augustine was converted, baptized, and eventually became a bishop, one of the greatest theologians in the history of the Church, a doctor of grace. Let us consider Monica in light of the gospel we hear today, where Jesus announces the hypocrisy of the scribes and Pharisees. Woe to you! You are like whitewashed tombs, outwardly beautiful, but inside full of dead men's bones. Jesus, as I mentioned yesterday, is not condemning religious practice, but rather calling out the disconnect between outward appearances and interior disposition. St. Monica's life challenges us to close the gap. She was not concerned with how things looked, but with how things truly were before God. Her sanctity was not showy. It was hidden, persevering, and real. And what does the song remind us today? Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? Indeed, Monica knew she was never alone. Even in her darkest hours of sorrow over Augustine's wayward life, she was confident that God was present. The darkness did not overcome her because she trusted in the one who searches hearts and guides us through the night. Dear friends, in Monica we see the power of a mother's prayer, the importance of patient suffering united with Christ, and the call to live with honor, trust, and integrity, not for our own glory, but for God's. Frequently, we talk about Monica's prayer for her son Augustine, and we tend to forget that she was also praying for her husband. And as her husband was converted too. More than 30 years of perseverance in prayer for her entire family. As we reflect on Monica's life, we are invited to trust in God's timing, even when His answers seemed delayed. Persevere in prayer, even when hope seems faint. Witness to the gospel not just with words, but through the integrity of our daily lives. Let us commend to St. Monica today, all mothers, especially those who carry the heavy cross of praying for their children's return to the faith. May her intercession bring comfort, strength to families wounded by division or unbelief. And let us ask, through her maternal intercession, that we too may be found devout, just, and blameless in the sight of God, not merely in appearance, but in truth. En un mundo que muchas veces desprecia la oración y la fe silenciosa, Santa Mónica nos recuerda que la oración perseverante no es inútil ni estéril. Ella no predicó grandes sermones, pero su vida fue una cátedra viva de fe, esperanza y caridad. Rezó por años por la conversión de su hijo y de su esposo, y Dios escuchó. Hoy tú también puedes ser instrumento de gracia en tu familia. Tenemos que rezar por nuestras familias. No podemos dejar de rezar por nuestras familias. Hay que rezar por nuestros familiares y por nuestros amigos. No te canses de orar. Aunque veas el corazón endurecido, Dios obra en el silencio y premia la fidelidad escondida. Santa Mónica es modelo para toda madre, padre, abuelo, esposa o esposo que lucha por mantener la fe en casa. La oración constante transforma los corazones. Saint Monique est un exemplaire lumineux de la vocation maternelle vécue dans la foi. Elle n'a jamais abandonné son fils Augustin, même lorsqu'il semblait à tout. Par ce homme, ses prières et sa foi elle a collaboré à sa conversion et par là à l'histoire de l'Église. Elle nous enseigne que la maternité chrétienne n'est pas seulement une réalité biologique, mais une mission spirituelle. Celle de porter ses enfants dans la prière, dans la patience et dans l'espérance. Aujourd'hui, confiant pour les mères et les familles son intercession pour que leur amour soit une source de salut dans